Love's Journey Through Time. Chapter 1. The Mysterious Locket. Once upon a time, in a quaint little town nestled along the shimmering waters of Lake Serenity, there lived a young woman named Emily. She had always been fascinated by romance stories, especially those that transcended the boundaries of time. Little did he know that his own life would soon become such an enchanting story. Emily was an aspiring historian who spent her days carefully preserving and cataloging artifacts of the past at the local museum. One sunny afternoon, as she was rummaging through a dusty box of relics donated by the townspeople, her eyes fell on a mysterious locket. It was an intricately designed piece, its silver surface decorated with delicate carvings of roses and stars. When curiosity increased, Emily examined the locket closely. Inside, she found a small photograph of a handsome young man in 19th century costume, his eyes filled with an unmistakable intensity. Next to the photograph was a handwritten letter, yellowed with age, bearing the name Eleanor. With a mixture of excitement and trepidation, Emily carefully opened the letter. It read, "My dearest Eleanor, with this locket, I commit my love to you beyond the limits of time. Our love is eternal, and I will find you in every life." Emily was astonished. The locket seemed to hold the promise of love that transcended the barriers of time. She couldn't help but wonder if there was more to this locket than met the eye. Chapter 2. The Secret Relationship. Emily's heart races with excitement as she begins her quest to uncover the mysteries surrounding the locket. She delved deeply into the history of the city, searching for any traces of romance that could have been the source of this enchanting artwork. As she combed through ancient diaries, faded photographs, and stories passed down through the generations, Emily found a remarkable story of love that seemed to echo Lockett's feelings. It was a story set in the early 19th century, about a young man named Alexander who fell deeply in love with a woman named Eleanor. Alexander, an adventurous explorer, had set off on a grand voyage across the ocean, promising to return to Eleanor with treasure from his travels. But he never returned, and Eleanor mourned his loss for the rest of her life. The townspeople believed that she died of a broken heart, that her love for Alexander was eternal. The deeper Emily delved into the story, the more she felt a strange connection to it. She couldn't explain it, but it seemed as if she knew Alexander and Eleanor in a previous life. Could this be the same Alexander with the locket? Could their love truly transcend time? Chapter 3. The Journey of Love begins. Determined to unravel the secrets of the locket, Emily decides to consult an expert in supernatural matters. Dr. Lawrence Sterling, a renowned historian and researcher extraordinaire, was known throughout the region for his expertise in uncovering hidden truths. Dr. Sterling is amazed by Emily's discovery and agrees to help her understand the secrets of the locket. Together, they set out on a journey that will take them deep into the history of Lake Serenity and perhaps beyond. Their first clue led them to a local legend, which spoke of a hidden cave beneath the lake, which was rumored to hold a portal to another time. Emily and Dr. Sterling gathered their equipment and set out on a daring expedition to explore the underwater cave. Chapter 4. The Portal Below. Under the sparkling moonlight, Emily and Dr. Sterling descend into the depths of Lake Serenity, their hearts filled with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. With the help of waterproof lanterns, they passed through the airy underwater cave, their breathing echoing in the silence of the depths. As they went deeper into the cave, they noticed a hidden chamber decorated with ancient symbols and mysterious inscriptions. It was here that they found a large, ornate mirror that seemed completely out of place in this underwater world. Emily and Dr. Sterling exchanged glances filled with anticipation and moved closer to the mirror. Suddenly, a shimmering light surrounds them, and they are transported across time, finding themselves in the middle of a bustling 19th century port city. Chapter 5, A Love Rekindled. The city before them was a bustling hub of activity, filled with horse-drawn carriages and people dressed in the fashions of another era. Emily and Dia. Sterling realized that they have indeed traveled through time, as the locket had indicated. He continued his search, guided by his vague connection with the past. It was not long before his eyes fell on a grand ballroom, where a grand banquet was in full swing. Emily's heart leapt when she saw a man in 19th century costume, his eyes looking into the picture of the locket. Alexander. Emily approached him cautiously, her voice shaking with emotion. "Are you Alexander?" he asked. Alexander turned towards her, a glint of recognition in his eyes. "Elena," she whispered, as if the name had any special significance. Chapter 6, Unraveling the Threads of Time. Emily and Alexander's reunion begins a remarkable journey through time. With Dr. Sterling's guidance, they navigate the complexities of the 19th century and learn about the world that once belonged to Alexander and Elena. As Emily and Alexander spend more time together, their love blossoms anew, as if they are picking up where they left off centuries ago. The town's residents, who witnessed the story of Alexander and Elena, were astonished at the couple's reunion and considered it a miracle. But the mysteries related to the locket and the time portal were far from being solved. Emily, Alexander, and Dr. Sterling continue their quest to understand the connection between the locket, the portal, and the enduring love that binds them across time. Chapter 7, The Secret of the Locket. Emily's research leads her to a secret journal entry written by Elena herself. In it, Elena tells of her dream that she saw a silver locket with roses and stars, exactly like the one Emily had received. In her dream, the locket spoke to her, promising that love would find a way to reunite them even across time. This discovery deepened the mystery, revealing that the locket itself possessed a supernatural power, guiding the spirits of Alexander and Elena through the ages. Emily realized that their love was not just a coincidence but a force that broke the boundaries of time and space. Chapter 8, The Last Journey. Emily, Alexander, and Dr. Sterling knew they had to find a way to return to their own time. Their presence in the 19th century was becoming more uncertain with each passing day, as their actions began to have unpredictable consequences on the past. With the help of a wise old woman in the town, they discover a ritual that could potentially take them back through the portal. This required them to gather some rare herbs and perform the ritual at the exact time of a lunar eclipse, an astronomical phenomenon that occurs only once in a generation. As the appointed night approaches, Emily and Alexander prepare for their final journey together into the 19th century, while Dr. Sterling documents their experiences, determined to share their incredible story with the world. Chapter 9, A Farewell in Time. The night of the lunar eclipse arrived, casting an airy glow over the city. Emily and Alexander stood in front of the mirror in the hidden chamber, their hearts heavy with the knowledge that they would soon have to be separated once again. By gathering herbs and performing rituals, the mirror glowed with a bright light. As Emily and Alexander move forward, they find themselves caught in a time warp, their love transcending the centuries. They emerged in their time, at the bottom of Lake Serenity. The portal had closed and all they were left with were the memories of their extraordinary journey. Chapter 10, Love Lasts. In the present day, Emily and Alexander cherished the love they had rekindled over time. They knew that their bond was special, and they were determined to honor it in every way possible. Dr. Sterling published her incredible story, which captured the hearts of people around the world. The locket, with roses and stars, became a symbol of enduring love, inspiring countless romantics to believe in the power of love beyond time. As for Emily and Alexander, they continued their life together, embracing the knowledge that their love has stood the test of time. They visited the lake often, knowing that somewhere beneath its calm surface lay a gate that had brought them together. And so, their love's journey through time became a testament to the enduring power of love, a reminder that true love knows no limits, not even of time. It was a story that would be told for generations to come, a story of love that found its way time and time again through the ages.